We're recording.
All aboard the hype train. Choo choo!
So as we were just kind of talking about, Kathy is beyond hype, beyond...
I am so hyped. I have been hype for this art forever, it feels.
It hasn't been that long.
It seems like it's been forever.
It's been almost 2 weeks since we've had it. I know a lot of you probably read the message that she posted in the general chat, the night that we got it.
I was just like, y'all, I cannot. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
So, as much as I think that the art is great, Kathy is just so in love with it, and for whatever reason, it is speaking to her on such a
I'm going to tell you why.
individual level.
When we reveal it, I'm going to tell you exactly why it's perfect.
Well, I'm going to let you take it away when the time comes. But she seriously has just daily been looking at it, talking about it, just being involved.
I want it on a banner, on sleeves, playmat. What else can we put it on? I want to put it on a cup cozy.
Pretty much.
Put a frame
pretty
in
much
it,
anything
put
and
it on
everywhere.
a wall, all the above. But yeah, let's.
Okay.
Do you want to show it? Do you want to stop delaying?
Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. I actually wanted to ask you because I goofed.
You didn't look at it ahead of time.
I didn't look closely at the stream.
The art's first.
So the art is first. Okay,
the art's first.
That's what I needed to know.
The art's first, then the new promo, and then the surprise announcement.
Surprise announcement. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Y'all ready?
Let's click.
Are
Let's
you
do it.
ready? I don't think you're ready. He's gonna click it. He's clicking it. Oh my God! It's here. There it is. Oh my God! We can share with people now. We don't have to keep it a secret. I can't. Look at it. Oh my God. Where do I start? My heart's racing.
I'm gonna let you go.
It's called Strongarm Thug. There she at. This is a new. It's not really an artist. It's like a group of artists called Giraaz Studio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's only ever been typed to me, not sent to me.
Studio?
So.
But it is a team where one of them does the sketch, one of them inks it, one of them colors it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I didn't know Kathy liked muscle women that much. It's not. Listen, she is great. She's a Strongarm Thug. There she is.
Oh, look
Griffin
at Jake.
says
It's
fire.
fire.
That's fire. Censored. Censored. It's not just that she's muscly. Obviously, she's a Strongarm Thug. She embodies the character great. She's a less well-off member of the dark faction. She's got the details of the ratty clothes, but you can't mess with her, and she's gonna punch your shrine and draw a card. But that's not it.
she's gonna punch your shrine and draw.
That's what she does.
She's literally Mario, just punching the box, and the coin comes out.
She's got the wraps, and the muscles. She's a puncher. She's Vi up in here. Mary says she fits right in with Knife Expert and that other purple coat lady.
Intelligence
operative.
Big agree.
10 out of 10. You're right, it's a 10 out of 10. The proportions are flawless. Perfect. There's not a single part of her that looks out of place or incorrectly done. The coloring, flawless. The comic book side of things, you got all those little teeny tiny dot textures in the blue sky behind her that fades off just like in a comic book. Perfect. Flawless. The buildings in the background, when you zoom in, have splotches and texture, and the way the black lines are done. It's the perfect comic book art. There's nothing wrong with it.
One of my favorite things, and Kathy just kind of glossed over it, is that the background is not remotely overbearing, but it is super immersive. Yeah. When you see this, you're oh, this is clearly dark faction, city street type look. The vibe is all there, but the art is the character.
Yeah.
The art is the character. You're just looking at the character.
Drama Jack says, if she's so flawless, she can't be part of Flawed, doy. And then, Griffin said, this fits my high standard of what Flawed card should be. Wonderfully well done. I know. I mean, it's a freaking common.
Are we back on that?
How?
Dissecting quality of art versus rarity of card.
Other folks on YouTube who are watching this later after the fact, how are you going to not play this game? That's a common. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And we own it. And we can put it on. I want to make this 10 foot tall. It's just, if you saw this 10 foot tall on a banner, you'd have to stop by. You'd be like, what is this? gorgeous piece of artwork. Who's the artist? How do I play? It's just, oh my god. I cannot. No filler cards here.
The knife emoji.
He said, you're going to play every card in every set for tons of different decks, and you're going to like it. Everything's a something burger.
That's right.
I cannot believe this is a common.
So,
also,
yeah.
The art team, amazing to work with. Phenomenal to work with. They turned this piece around in like 3 days.
This is the part that is going to be a little bit of story time to kind of give you guys some insight on this, because we've
don't go anywhere, because our next announcement's a banger.
We've talked on stream a couple of times about how our goals right now are to start fleshing out the art, fleshing out the flavor, fleshing out the lore, like get imagery tied to the game. Get everything looking like we anticipate it should look, getting it feeling like it should feel. And one of the things we've talked about a number of times is like, okay, Dark Faction, Earth Faction, they're fleshed out. We've got like a bunch of cards from these different starter decks that are showing, kind of the peek into those two subcategories. Fire and water, the support colors in those two decks, less so, but there's some there, right? And the big thing that we've said this a number of times, is that we really need to start working on light and air.
Yeah.
And get them caught up. So obviously we're here spoiling a dark card for you, and you're gonna be like, why did you guys do that?
Can this team do Little Breeze?
I don't know, sweetheart.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's make it happen.
So
sorry, tangent.
Rawl just showed up. That's
Rawl.
Nice.
This art.
So yeah, to answer the big question, why a dark card at this hour in the development when we've got all these different things that we need to work on, and that's where the story kind of comes in. We needed a card for our 2023 promo.
Yeah. Well, Rawl is typing, and now I want to see what he thinks.
That's fine. You can read as I talk.
And I like what Griffin said. He says Nick's Fernando, and now these guys are my official big three.
Nice, big three. That's a power trio. Definitely.
They're all the artists are great.
All caps.
I was gonna put Strongarm Thug as my guest, but I didn't. Listen, AJ, you guessed
this when we were in Augusta.
When we were there in person, you guessed Strongarm Thug, and then when I put up the spoiler, you didn't say anything about Strongarm Thug. I was like, no, AJ, you got it right.
But anyway, yeah, we wanted to get a 2023 promo. We talked about this a bit like a couple weeks ago about what we were going to do for the promos. We spoiled the first one last
Yes. We spoiled the Unseen Duelist. Go ahead. Knock your socks off.
I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong window.
Jeez.
I always.
Boom. Oh my god, there it is. Oh my god. It's giving me heart palpitations. I don't know. If I had that promo, I don't know which one I would play. Probably obviously the zoomed in one, but maybe not. That art is so good. Damn, some of these comments are going to outshine Epic Arts. That's why I'm saying we got to get them to do a little bit.
Listen, I can't help it that we just keep managing to find like stronger and stronger talent. Okay, nice.
So these are our two, and I think these are the only two that we're doing of the 2023. I can't believe that we got these done before the end of the year.
Right.
Because we really thank you, artists.
Yeah.
Helping us meet deadlines.
And that's where we're trying to come around to this story a little bit. The idea here is that we wanted to have these 2023 exclusive promos done. We made the decision to go with a main deck card from the manufacturer, so it'll be proper cardstock, proper thickness, proper art quality, proper die cut. Like everything's going to be up to snuff. We're using the same company that we're going to print the final product with. And we wanted to have them basically ready for 2023. I mean, we don't have an event scheduled just yet, but the manufacturing turnaround. Well, yeah. So Origins is in June. We don't have anything scheduled super soon, but we're looking at stuff, and we're always on the prowl, like trying to figure out what's going to be next. That's lovely. That's going to be popping up.
Solos. Solos is in the chat.
So the manufacturing window is a 10-week turnaround time. So in order to get these in hand, we really just wanted to kind of accelerate. Oh my!
We need to order them
I love
sooner.
it.
Yeah. Oh my god! He didn't even see. Look at that. There it is. There's the whole thing.
Yeah.
For the new Surlos in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you go to the in-person events...
So the in-person events are going to have these two promos. And we talked about this, I think, a little bit. We kind of hinted at the fact that we were looking for cards that could go into the demo decks, the starter decks, the dual decks, the sample decks, like whatever word we're calling them at this point. Mm-hmm. People who've already got the decks, people who are going to be getting the decks, all that type of stuff. We wanted cards that could slot into them and have a decently low card construction cost. We wanted to avoid a rare and epic because we don't want to like saturate the market before the game even comes out. And we found these two, and they're honestly great fits. They're going to work into the decks you guys have already been playing. It's going to be a really cool chance to get something ahead of time. It's got a really unique and fresh look. You won't be able to hide much. Oh, Jake's at work hiding in the bush. Yeah. One more big slide, Jake, and we can click on it in just a minute or two. So if you can give us like 1 or 2 more minutes, we can get you to the last final announcement.
But the idea here is that you, as a person coming to visit our booth, will have the option to purchase the Earth and Water starter deck, the Dark and Fire starter deck. You can get one, you can get both, and then you can supplement with these cards. The idea being that Unseen Duelist would be a card you could swap in and out for some customization in the Earth Water deck, and then the Strongarm Thug for the other one.
Exactly. And this I mean, we're super happy with how these came out. Kathy kind of mentioned this already. The studio that did Strongarm Thug for us, we gave them not like an ultimatum. I was like, how quick can you really do this? Because I need it done. And they turned it around in about 5 days. They had this entire thing done.
Sir Lo says this is going to be my next wallpaper. That's exactly the same thing I said.
Yeah.
When I saw this one, I mean, I already have it on my phone in like high res. It looks...
She went straight for it.
The high res version of it is large enough that you could put it on like a computer wallpaper or like a TV wallpaper. Maybe we should do that. There's a way to do that on Patreon where you can give your patrons a high res version of the file so they can like download it.
Something like that. We can kick around some ideas with that.
So that you can have, because I know
that'd be cool. People want to put it on their phones.
Sir Los had Cleanse as his phone wallpaper right now.
He does.
Get him to hook up with that one, but like, oh my god, I can't.
That full art is gorgeous.
Look at her knees. Like, there's so much detail. I cannot. This is the perfect artwork.
So
her belt buckles look badass as hell.
I have no idea why this is happening. Can I possibly?
But yeah, she's got some scars on her face. She's giving me some Mad Vi from League of Legends vibes, which is, totally fine. Yep.
I'm going to try to do something to make this crap stop popping up real quick, guys. We'll see if that works. Usually this helps.
Absolutely stellar artwork.
Out of the file. Okay.
And I can't, we just spoiled Through the Keyhole last week.
I know.
How did it get better?
It just keeps hitting.
Through the Keyhole is phenomenal. I can't.
It's up right now on the left.
Y'all.
Oh, what the full art? I missed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
my mom's here.
Yep.
And everyone who's in the chat right now, thank you. You guys are the reason why we have this. We could not afford this artist.
Okay. We're kind of rushing through this because I know Jake's going to get back to work, and we've got Kathy's dad is in town. We've got a lot going on our side, obviously holidays, etc.
We're glad to have you, Sir Los, as well.
Very, 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 very.
We're also very glad to have Drama Jock because she gave Flawed a very special Christmas present.
So we got to open an early Christmas present. Like I said, some people are in town. We were having some cross sections, and Drama Jock, basically out of left field. Things are being prioritized for me specifically and no other reason. Yeah, nice fingers.
That's going to be so out of context on the recording. It's an emoji. But I don't want to... Yes, and from Action Time Jackson.
Yes, true. There was a little bit of a group effort. Shout out Drama Jock because she's in here. She's watching. She's here right now, so you guys will know who to talk to in just a minute. We've got a picture of my gift, and I'm just going to click over and put it up.
Look at that! So, Drama Jock and Action Ty Jackson gifted Flawed a wonderful gift for the holidays, and it's this 10 feet?
It's like 8. It's like 8 feet
tall. It's a retractable banner, so it rolls down and you transport it, and the whole thing is
it's about 2 feet wide and 4-inch diameter.
It's like a play mat.
It's like a little tube.
Tube. So the whole thing is super easy to transport. We could honestly bring it on airplanes and then have a nice big display banner that's easy to transport. Sir Lo says, ah! And he says that because it's his favorite art! obviously we had to print cleanse 8 feet tall. Duh. And for everyone that's wondering and who knows the history of my QR code blunders on the t-shirt, yes, this QR code works.
Sir Love says if this ever goes missing, don't look my way.
I mean, I was honestly thinking that the other day because of how like transportable these are and how lightweight they are. I'm like, I wonder if
somebody's gonna walk away with one of these at some point. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Griffin, I'm not gonna read out loud that big statement, but we can talk about this. I'd love to see what you've got. If you've got any suggestions, options, we can look at that. It's a stream feedback thing, but it's a mighty sentence.
And then intentional design here, the cards on the bottom, you see like alternating of the cardboard cards with the clear cards, so people like walking by at a glance are like, clear cards, what the heck is going on with that?
Yeah.
And how convenient that the Unseen Duelist is there, so at events we can be like, oh, that's what the original Unseen Duelist looks like, and here's the one that you are purchasing special.
Exactly.
So we can like easily show them. Now, at the time when this banner was designed, we didn't have Strongarm Thug. Otherwise, I probably would have put that on.
It's okay. I honestly think it's fine, like having the cross section there. I mean, it'd be maybe a little bit easier in the moment to be like point at it, etc. But I think that's a very
get the idea with the one there. And then I threw on. I obviously helped Drama Jock and Action Ty Jackson because they don't have access to all the files and stuff like I do. But we chose to put. Why is my Elite? What's that card called? I cannot think of it.
Expert
Combatant. Thank you.
Yes.
I chose to put Expert Combatant on there. I was trying to do like some arts that are not featured.
All right, Griffin, take it easy.
Arts that aren't featured in the starter decks.
No, I dig that.
Display more, and I mean that card art is just phenomenal,
that
especially the way the force is coming out.
That is one of my favorites.
I mean, look at this banner. There's 4 arts on it.
Yeah.
They're all just absolutely phenomenal.
I think, and I'm really glad that we've kind of come to this head. We've come to this point. I was demoing recently for some people who had not really played very much, and we were talking about the game. Kind of, post demo, you just get that little bit of like back and forth. And they were just going through the decks, and then we actually ended up pulling up the website and like, clicking on a couple of the arts that we've gotten recently that aren't in the demo decks. And this person who was brand new to the experience just sat down basically. The one thing that they said is they're just like, I would literally play this game for the art alone.
Yes.
That was the overall like of everything that we just went through. Like we had a good time with the game.
Yeah.
Everything was super positive. But like the closing statement was just the art. That's all I need. Like I'm there.
Yeah, Elite PVG says that all the time.
He's another one. He's
just like, I just like the art.
Yep.
I cannot. So, we have another stream actually all ready to go.
We have another.
Like for next time.
Another stream.
Yeah, we have another art.
Oh God, we do. Jesus, It's been a long week, guys. Going through a lot. I'm under a lot of pressure.
What did we say? Thank you for keeping the cleanse up on the stream. Totally gonna take this from y'all. I'm totally not gonna.
He's like getting his like master plan together right now. He's like trying to measure like, let me compare that to the width of a door. Like what kind of robbery do I have to do?
It's beautiful. It's so easy. Like next time we're in Augusta, we should.
Yeah, we'll bring it and show you just how like compact and easy it is. It's wild. It's such a cool thing, and like it's gonna be so quick to be able to like go to and from, and like we're starting to get some. In addition to how absolutely happy and thrilled I am with the art and the way it's all.
I don't have a measuring tape in my hand right now.
How it's all developing and coming together, and like everything looks like how I want it to look, and we're really getting these stories told, and we're getting these characters. We're fleshing them out. We're making you feel what I've envisioned for all these years. We're also taking that next step and showing it off.
Yeah. We're
starting to get these banners and these displays and these things that we can put our best foot forward and show this to people who aren't in this stream right now, people who aren't part of the Patreon, people who haven't heard of us yet, and being able to put that out is going to be such a big deal.
And like the fact of the matter is, every time I make these pieces, I try to feature what I think are the most eye-catching artworks that are going to draw people over. And when you stand back and think about what we have for our booth, like you've got Nyx, Kayla Rainey, Isaiah, Brave Sand, Untung, Fernando, like all of these, every single artist, like they're all different.
Yeah.
Nobody is just All I do is pick out the ones I think would like look the best, and then when you step back, you're like, oh my gosh, there's like one from everybody.
Right. Oh look, we've got.
It's not just like
and
one
then the cards that are on
featured.
sale are 2 different artists, and then the demo deck. You know, it just goes and goes and goes.
And you got like Megan who did all the promos for MomoCon and all those art. It's like.
And Megan, please.
I know. Megan.
I forgot. I literally forgot. I said and Megan, but
I said our Megan.
Oh, did you?
I said it. But just like I love that, without even recognizing who I'm featuring on the arts, we've gotten a little bit of everybody just because it naturally happens that way.
Is there one more slide here or no?
I want to have like a Christmas dinner and have all of our artists come here.
No, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So our next stream, we haven't decided on a date. We've got the holidays this weekend.
Yeah, it is so freaking busy over here. We've got like. There's so much like news coming down the pipe, and we are so close to so many things. As always, I'm always constantly saying that.
Every art is very deserving of its own standalone banner thing like this, and that's not something I can say about other games. You're damn right. That's so sweet. Thank you.
I mean, I like agree with it. Like at this point, I really feel like the caliber that we're getting and like the artists that I'm talking to and like the steps that I'm trying to take forward. Like I'm even looking for that like next step, right? Like I don't even want to stop here. Like. These artists that we're using, I'm gonna continue to use.
Next step. Did you see the art we spoiled? You cannot get better than that. It's impossible.
I am grooming an artist right now. Grooming might not be the best word, but I'm kind of looking at an artist for the next Patreon exclusive promo.
Oh my god! If
you guys heard what Kathy just said, if you heard her expression right now, the way she reacted,
y'all, this artist he's looking at. Oh my god. Maybe it can get better.
Yeah.
Beautiful, just gorgeous.
I mean, Drama Jock, I agree. It just keeps coming, and it's just a common, right? But if Flawed is gonna be the best, you gotta have every art. Yeah, and I think that's like, we've talked about this a couple times as well. But like one of the cool things about the way that the game is designed is we don't have to fill in space.
Mm-hmm. It's not like we're releasing 200 cards.
We don't need filler cards for the sake of gameplay. That means we also don't need to just hire somebody to make a bunch of art for like crappy cards that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to make everything a banger across the board.
And also, because we are a small company, we don't have people giving us huge loans of money that are expecting something in return. So it's not like we're on a deadline where we have to just push out stuff fast. We can wait and say like, no, I'm going to wait and get this specific artist to do this card that I know their style will fit and just do it correctly.
Every time you guys reveal an art, it's a heavy hitter. Yeah, and it's like, I'm just going to click back one more time to this page. This page.
We literally just did Through the Keyhole last week. And this is the next one. Like, I cannot. Through the Keyhole was amazing.
Through the Keyhole is a card that I cannot wait to hold.
Yeah.
And like see the way that looks like in your hand.
The framing of that one is just beautiful. Do you want to give them a teaser about? We do have another art to spoil. I don't know if we're gonna do it next week or the week after with the holidays. But do you want to give them a teaser at least who the artist is?
That's true. Drama Jock says every reveal is immediately the battle of which is the best art.
It's true.
It's like
wait.
That
comes out.
Did this just take the? Drama Jock says it's Dying Breath.
Whoa!
Putting her foot down.
She thinks Dying Breath is the best art.
I have Dying Breath rated very high on my tier list, so I appreciate that vote.
Don't forget about Knife Expert. I love Knife Expert and Earth's Elite. They're like the OGs.
The classics.
Yes. Mary said always Dying Breath.
So,
I don't know why Mary likes that one so much.
Because it's really good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Fernando. But yeah.
Yeah, we give. I mean, a little spoiler for next stream because it might not be next week. We might end up doing a day different than Tuesday to try to make it not like too long between now and the next one.
Yeah.
But also we have to kind of skip a little bit because of the holidays, so we'll see.
Yeah. Do you want to spoil who the artist is?
We can. So we already kind of tilted our hand a little bit when we were talking about her, but
little super secret surprise for everyone who came to stream.
Yeah.
The next art that we will be revealing is by Megan Toole, which we haven't seen her. What was the last one that she did?
War Kitten.
Oh, the War Kitten.
It wasn't too long ago.
It wasn't too long ago.
Maybe a month and a half ago or so.
So we got Megan Toole back on board. She did Planting and the Great Oak and Churn.
The Great Oak exclusive card and War Kitten.
The Great Oak.
And
Pillory. Pillory.
She did Pillory.
Oh
that's like one of her best ones.
Pillory.
So Megan ended up doing another card for us. This one's been kind of in the background by virtue of like Well, you'll get the details next.
Yeah,
you'll get the details next stream. But it's by Megan. It's really the thing that I will say is it shifts our gears back into our plan.
Yes.
We're back on track with this one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. That's Strongarm Thug. There she is. That's the stream.
Yeah. Any like final comments or anything
like
that?
Take your screenshots because
yeah.
you're gonna be upset later tonight. You're gonna be going to bed like, oh, I wish I could see Strongarm Thug again.
Kathy literally opens it daily and just sits there and yells
I'm gonna upload it to the Patreon so that you guys can go back and look at it.
Los missed through the keyhole. Is it on Patreon right now? Are you seeing it?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay,
it's on Patreon.
I figured it was.
Oh, he's just looking at it now.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an announcement? Yes, Drama Jock, the announcement was the banner that you got us.
Yeah.
So she probably was like, oh, this isn't the announcement, because I've seen
it's not very big news for you when you knew about it before
Patreon,
literally everybody.
Depending on, like, I get my notifications from Patreon, but you should get an email, like, directly to your email account every time we post something. But it might be in your app notifications, because I definitely get notified on my phone and my Apple Watch.
Nice.
So it's probably a setting.
Yeah. Yeah, check that one out though. Anybody who hasn't seen it yet,
it logged
over on the Patreon, through the keyhole artwork is up there. We haven't spoiled that one publicly yet, so you won't be able to find it like on Facebook or YouTube or anything like that.
It's gonna be soon though. Usually the public one is like one art behind.
Yeah.
Right now the public one is, I think, 2 arts behind.
We try to honor the idea that you guys get that early access. You can see it first.
For like a while.
See it, give you a little bit of a chance to settle in, make your tier list, decide which art is the best.
Because the last art we spoiled publicly was Unseen Duelist. So we still have Strongarm Thug and Through the Keyhole and the one that the patrons haven't seen yet. Right.
But we're on pace. Yeah, we're on pace. Through the Keyhole is going to be out any day now publicly. Cleanse and now Strongarm Thug for me. Yeah, I mean... we just need to have we should make a channel in the Discord where it's just like tier lists.
Oh, we could do
each person can
March Madness but with the arts
and do votes and stuff.
Oh my god,
that's another great idea. I do want to look at possible high res stuff for some of the patrons. I think that'd be something cool to
to have them download.
If we could figure out a way to release one a month or something and have it be
there's a way to do it.
If there's a way to do it directly through Patreon and it's easy, then we can.
There's another channel I subscribe to on Patreon for a different artist, and that's what she does. Is she uploads high res artworks to use as wallpapers and stuff.
Awesome. We'll be exploring some of these ideas. We're gonna bounce out of here for now. Like I said, kind of a little bit of a quick one, but who can complain when this is what we're spoiling?
Money well spent. Thank you, everyone.
Money well spent.
For your dollars, your monthly dollars.
Another great artist in the catalog. I've already talked to this artist also. They're interested in doing another one. Mm-hmm. So
I cannot wait to see another one.
We're just
oh my gosh,
growing stronger and stronger by the day. And we've said it once, we've said it a million times. It's because of you guys. All of the funds, all of the support, all the people in here in the stream, everybody liking us on Facebook, thumbing up this, thumbing up, all of that pushes us in the direction where these artists can go and look at our community, look at our posts, look at our page, look at the work that we've already acquired and say, I want to be a part of that. And it just continues to grow. So it's a super huge deal. But we're going to shut it down there.
Happy holidays.
Oh yeah, sure. Happy holidays. I'm sure everybody's going to be celebrating and doing different stuff and all that type.
Happy winter spirit events.
What? You just sounded like that other video. Okay, all right, we're gonna shut it off there before I get ranting.